welcome to the Air Buds Podcast. Banner's getting squiddly. You know it's time to get diggly. The show's happening today again, and my name is Jamel Johnson.
My name is Peter Moses.
My name is Michael George Benner.
Oh boy, we're in for a good one.
Damn, he pulled out the middle piece.
Yeah.
Fuck.
My mom was yelling at
George.
Mom was yelling at you about the Sixers?
me. Fucking Sixers. Look, okay. Before we get into the fucking Sixers, we got to get business out of the way.
You have to
Go to
do this
Patreon.
before you talk about the Sixers.
He needs
Yeah.
it. He needs the
have
business.
to.
He needs it.
There is structure to this podcast, Peter.
Yeah.
We have a rigid outline.
It's literally written on some ridges, on some like potato chips. It's written on a pack of potato
Turgid.
chips. It's
It is an erect outline, okay? Look, go to patreon.com/airbudspod if you want to support the buds. $5 a month gets you bonus episodes. I mean, look, we posted like 4 bonus episodes in the past 2 days.
I wish
you
I
wanna
could
hear-
have. I wish I had just recorded when I was on that bus, that moving bus.
Yeah, if you want to hear Jamel talk about, if you want to hear Jamel in a mile high atmosphere, losing his breath, talking about a bus ride he just had,
I was
go
scared.
to patreon.com/airbudspod. Jamel, how was that show, by the way?
Show was good. Shout out to the Boulder Comedy Show.
Yeah.
And that white guy making them skewers. That white guy making jerk chicken skewers.
Oh,
Big ups to you, bro.
that sounds good. And then if you can't do that, if you can't go to patreon.com/airbudspod to support the buds, go to Spotify or Apple, give us a 5-star review. It really helps. It will help for the next month and a half.
Yeah. Oh, shout out to Black Chris. There's a guy there, a fan of the show. He wants on the Discord. He says he's a Patreon, but he's not on the Discord. Black Chris. So there's a black guy named Chris, and there was a white guy making Jamaican food.
Man, Denver's weird.
That's how. Yeah, that is how things went in the Denver area.
I mean, he should be on the Discord. I personally message everybody on the Patreon Discord link all the time. So
Look, when he hears this name check, he'll get it done. Get at us.
All right.
Come on,
Black Chris,
come on over.
hit me up. I'll get you on the Discord. And now that business is over, holy shit, the Sixers got fucked by the referees.
What Maxey got? What did Tyrese Maxey get punched in the face on that last?
Well, first and
Inbound?
foremost, Nurse called a timeout twice, and they just said, "You can't do that, sir."
Yeah, Nick Nurse tried to call a timeout before the inbounds, and then while Tyrese Maxey had the ball, they waved him off for some reason. Tyrese Maxey, he got his jersey pulled while trying to catch the ball. He got hacked in the arm, and then he got thrown to the ground, and no fouls called. Just
Hey, then New York City, man. That's
That's just how we do things in New York,
that's the 12th man.
baby.
That's the 12th man.
the 12th man is
The wrong
fucking
sport, but
bullying.
No, the 12th man is the 7 dudes who come and hold you down and beat the shit out of you while the other 5
yeah,
play
dude.
basketball.
Ah, man, the ref saw that Ben Stiller was happy and couldn't stop. He was like, "Well, I got it. Well, Ben Stiller's happy. I can't. We must continue."
I don't want to harp on the Sixers for too long because that's
Why?
just annoying for
what do you
everybody.
mean?
But like,
Harp away, baby.
That's most of the fan base.
Yeah, strum this harp all fucking episode.
Yeah, harpsichord.
I don't
Even
know.
add a harpsichord.
I hate being the like
Host of a
guy that
podcast.
complains about refs.
Oh.
I hate being the host of a podcast. I hate being myself. I hate
God
I
damn
hate
it, Benner.
me.
I hate when it. I
There it
shouldn't have
is.
reminded you. I should
Minutes
not have
in.
reminded
Minutes
you.
in.
Yeah. It's okay, man. The series hasn't started yet.
It's 2 games in.
Nah,
What are you
it ain't
talking
starting.
about?
Nah, bro. This is just the warm up. It doesn't start until someone wins a road game. You know the rules.
It does look like the Sixers, have more adult basketball players than the Knicks. I don't know how the Knicks are scoring. It does feel like every time Josh Hart takes a three, it reminds me of Philip Seymour Hoffman from Along Came Polly. But it goes
Except
in.
it goes in. It goes in.
But that's
Right.
but listen. Y'all win these next 2 games because don't think that New York is not. They're not like unafraid to come to Philly. They're afraid for their lives. Somebody is gonna hit them with a car. You know what I'm saying? Coming off the bus. So they're worried about that. You find a way to win 3 and 4, and then the fans are going to turn on the Knicks back at the Garden. Game 5, everybody's asshole is going to be like concave. It's going to go inverse. It's going to go opposites. And Ben Stiller's not going to be happy anymore.
Their butthole is going to go out. Is
Out.
what you're saying?
It's going to go in and around and back out.
Prolapsed?
Prolapse. That's what it is. So 18,000 fans in MSG are going to have prolapse anuses watching.
Dog, as soon as Josh Hart imagine 2-2 back at the Garden, and they're counting on Josh Hart to hit 4 or 5 threes in a game.
There's going to be some poo-poo in MSG.
Well, what do you want, Benner? Do you want this to be a 5-game series, and you just like bow out, you lose 1, you get 3, you lose 4, and then 5's a wash? Or do you want this to get to a game 5 where, the sheriff from Stranger Things is going to perform some voodoo on Scott Foster and get him to just ignore travel calls for like the entire 4th quarter, so that like the Knicks just never have to dribble but score 46 points? What do you prefer?
I don't understand the sheriff from Stranger Things reference.
I missed that too.
I'm just thinking of like a celeb, like a random celebrity who would be courtside.
You guys are gonna be fine, man. Meek Mill's gonna come to game 3 and he's gonna live tweet having sex with someone in the bathroom.
With fries on his lap somehow,
with
even though he's standing up.
With wet fries.
Look, the only reason why the Sixers lost game 2 was the refereeing. Like literally that was it. I can't wait for the 2-minute report to come out to see if the refs admit that they boned them 7 different times. But that's all I have to say, because Joel Embiid.
Has anyone ever filed a grievance with the NBA, and the NBA has been like, okay, like,
no,
nothing comes from filing a grievance.
You know what comes from filing a grievance about the refereeing is the refs boning you even harder. Like, I don't understand why the Sixers did that, because like it's not gonna like make the refs be like, okay, we should be easier on the Sixers. No, they're gonna fuck you more. Like, what is wrong with you?
Well, listen, you're gonna be playing 6-on-5. I haven't seen the assignments yet, but you're definitely gonna have a Scott Foster's or a Tony Brothers in a Sixers jersey for game 3. There's no doubt about that.
I would love a Scott Foster and Tony Brothers collab. Like, I know that they're both head refs, so like they don't ever work the same game, but God, that would be awesome to just see those two join together to fuck a team over.
I want to see him referee the Bad Girls Club or Baddies West.
Jamal, do you have a Zeus TV subscription?
I'm working on it. I don't have one yet, but I'm working on it.
A Zeus TV?
Zeus TV is
you got Zeus?
It's the greatest streaming platform ever.
It's Tubi fell off. I guess Tubi fell off. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah. It was started by King Batch, right?
That's nuts.
And then it is just
Whoa, what the hell
Every-
is
What's
this?
going on?
every reality TV trope you could imagine turned to 100. That is what Zeus is. Jamal, let's split a subscription.
For the Zeus, I'm down.
It's $60 for the year, and you get screenshot one I'm sending you right now.
I can't wait for
Man.
whatever the screenshot is.
You know what? Speaking of things I can't wait for, I can't wait to talk about the Cleveland Cavaliers. Huh, Peter? Hey, your boys winning the most boring series of all time.
The screenshot. Well,
Oh,
wait,
shit. I just saw it
Can
too.
we talk about
Look at her little hat. Why is she wearing that hat?
why is she wearing like a fucking what do they
A
call
leather
those in
beret?
London? A fascinator.
Young.
She's wearing a fascinator while she's deep throating.
While they are deep
Wait,
throating.
that's another woman.
That's
right?
another woman on the ground.
They're Lady in the Tramping, a double-sided dildo.
Or you don't really know
It
what
could
it
be
is. You
any.
can't really
It could be a
articulate that.
flashlight. It could be
I'm
anything.
pretty sure it's a double-sided dildo.
It could be a kendo stick.
Dilder. I'm Australian now. It's a dilder.
Dildo.
Before we go on to the Cavs, Jamel, can we plug your movie?
Yeah. Hey, I'm in a
Jamel
movie.
is the fucking star of a movie about NBA Twitter coming out, premiering at the Tribeca Film Festival in when?
June 12th.
April? June.
June 12th.
Memes and Nightmares. Is the trailer available?
The trailer is available. I guess it's on Tribeca. Tribeca's still using Vimeo. Shout out to them.
Yeah, that was
keeping
weird.
Vimeo
Yeah,
cracking.
that checks out.
It's up.
We'll
put it on some. We'll put it on the Twitter. Put it on the Twitter.
The trailer is very funny. Jamel is very funny in it. You get to talk to J.R. Smith. Did you actually sit in the room with J.R. Smith?
Nah.
Oh.
When they got J.R. Smith, I think Draymond Green was the star. And then something, they called me in off the bench.
Because he was suspended.
Probably, yeah. He got suspended from films.
He was kicking directors in the dick.
Yeah.
He strangled the gaffer.
He did that weird thing where he pretended to just walk by normal and then clothesline the craft service guy.
Just putting out some Nature's Valley.
Oh yeah, well I'm gonna pretend to trip and fall, and then
Why did you punch me in the face?
Armbar the shit out of you in the weirdest way you've ever seen.
Cleveland Cavaliers are up 2-0 on the Magic. Is that correct, Peter?
And they've scored, I think, probably a total of 75 points in
It's
two
amazing.
games.
It's so boring, but like, wouldn't you wouldn't have it any other way? They're winning the most boring blowouts of all time.
It's the offense does remind me of another time. It does remind me of early LeBron playoff series, like 07. Or even like 05, 06, where there's just absolutely nobody on the team who can get a shot. And so they just like give the ball to Banchero and they're just like, please, Jesus, do something. Please do anything. Oh my God, anything you could do would be so awesome. Because like no one else can shoot on that team. And it was really sad. I don't know what the diagnosis ended up being, but seeing Suggs go down.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, that's kind of a wrap for the Magic because he's the not like heart and soul of their defense, but a huge part of their.
He's the Josh Hart and soul of their defense.
That's exactly what he is. He's the Josh Hart and soul of their defense.
He came back though in the second half, right?
He did?
Yeah.
He came back with a totally different haircut.
Oh, great.
It was very Embiid-esque where he went down with what seemed like a debilitating injury.
Couldn't put pressure
and
on it. Yeah.
then just was like fine in the second half.
Well, then I take that back. Yeah, I think the Cavs are going to win the series.
Oh, you do?
I think they'll probably get one in Orlando, but like, don't underestimate the Cavs are bad.
The Cavs are bad. They, I think, do not perform to their capability, but I think they're going to sweep the fucking
Nope.
Magic.
Yeah, great matchup for y'all. They're just younger. Cavs were the young guys. Now they even got the younger guys to play against. It's great.
It is very much like middle child picks on youngest child vibes.
Yeah,
That's my analysis.
feels good.
And Donovan Mitchell's good.
Peter, you're the oldest child,
JB
right?
Vickers. Sure am.
And did you watch your middle sibling beat up on your younger sibling growing up?
No, they just banded together to fight against me.
Oh.
No, well, that's actually kind of sweet of them.
Yeah, I'm happy for them.
Is your sister or your brother the middle child?
My brother.
Okay.
Oh, I figured you guys would have banded against him to get him to just calm down about the Browns.
Well, that didn't really help at any point. He's calm about them.
He's calm about them? I follow him
I've
on
been trying
Twitter. He's not calm about the Browns.
Yeah, no, I'd be worried when he
He's
starts
not
talking
calm
about the
about any
Browns. I get a little worried.
Dude, I've been telling him for over a year that Donovan Mitchell's not re-signing, and he can't handle it. He can't handle it. He just can't. He's
You gotta let him
my
find
brother
out on his own.
As it turned up to 11 about absolutely everything.
And I love that about Ethan. He's high octane no matter what.
He's intense. Yeah, they suck. But you know what? Good for them. They flopped. They, tanked their way to the 4 seed. They got the Magic. They're one Caleb Williams better placed undercut away from facing a Jason Tatum-less Celtics. So
Whoa.
I still think this goes to like 6. I still think Orlando. Like, it would be a shock for me if the Cavs came out and just stomped on them at home. I don't think they're that much better.
They deserve at least one more TikTok with that damn song.
No one has scored more than 100 points in either of these games.
I love the Eastern Conference playoffs. It's disgusting. It's disgusting, dirty basketball.
Well, should we hop over to
pathetic.
the Western Conference and talk about the Lakers and Nuggets for a second?
Well, first, before we do that, I'd just like to give an honorable mention to Kyle Lowry for almost dying. Do you remember the point after the melee where they had to carry Kyle Lowry off the floor?
Yeah, I don't know what that was. I don't think they've came out and said what that was. It probably just was like a leg cramp.
He looked like he looked like when a lady passes out at church.
Yeah. He had the vapors.
He had the vapors, bro. But I say that to say this. When people be like, the NBA players, they don't try, and the regular season's boring because they're not really trying. And it's not that they're not trying. It's that they're not falling. Because falling is reserved for the playoffs. That's what the difference is. You'd understand the effort it takes to fall down. 82 games.
I mean, just ask
Kills lots of
Alicia
people.
Keys.
Yeah.
She keeps doing it.
She keeps on falling.
Okay, well.
And I'm going to keep on coming.
All right, West Coast.
Yeah.
West.
What happened there?
Lakers Nuggets. The Lakers, I saw a stat ahead of yesterday's game that the Lakers have led by 10 plus points against the Nuggets in their last 8 games and have lost all 8 games. And then last night was the 9th time that happened. What is it about the Nuggets that they just are able to fall behind deep and then just destroy the Lakers in the end?
Well, leads don't matter.
Yeah,
That's
anymore.
true.
leads stopped mattering probably 5 or 6 seasons ago. Well, no, I think leads stopped mattering when we started this podcast. Whenever the Warriors,
Close to it.
whenever the Warriors came to power, that's when leads ceased to be.
Dude, you can erase a 10-point lead in 40 seconds now, as evidenced by the end of the Sixers game. Like, if everyone's just jacking up threes, all it takes is
I only
The
watched
Sixers game is not good evidence because that the referees just decided to clock out with 2 minutes left in the game.
I think they clocked in. I think you might be
they started
seeing.
paying attention.
I think they actually checked that. They put their hard hats on.
I think the league needs to put their fucking magnifying glasses on and look at all the refs' DraftKings account.
Yeah, everybody's on ESPN bet for sure.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, LeBron James, goddamn, man, 39 years old and still doing what he's doing is crazy.
It sucks
Right?
that it sucks that it came down to that last. Remember when he could have got called for an offensive foul. They didn't call it, and then he pulled up for the three and missed it. Just like, damn, if he had just went to the rim, because he doesn't hit open threes. He hits weird threes.
He hits really weird threes. He'll like if he is 1 foot behind the 3-point line, his percentage is like 20%. If he is like 40 feet out, his percentage is like 80. It's crazy.
Yeah, he only hits weird, half contested, falling in the crowd circus threes. He doesn't hit regular threes. I just wish he had done something different with that possession.
I thought it was weird that so many people took the Lakers in this series because the Nuggets are just better. I don't know. Jokic is great. Aaron Gordon is good. Jamal Murray, like, fucking rules. Yeah, I mean, the Lakers are a fine team. I don't know why people were picking them over the Nuggets.
It does seem like they're capable. Anthony Davis is playing well.
Yeah.
But
it's like, okay, so the Lakers have 2 players playing well, Anthony Davis and LeBron James. The Nuggets have like 5 players playing well.
And also, Austin Reeves is playing well. At one point, he was shooting 50% for the fucking series.
Game 1. He sucked in game 1.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I thought he sucked less in game 2.
He was fine in game 2. Yeah.
I went to bed.
Oh.
Halftime.
So me too though. I went to sleep with the game. I was just like listening, and then I woke up for the last 3 minutes.
Peter looks like he's trying to say something, but he's not.
No, I was frozen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I saw the score was like they were up like 20 at halftime, and I was like, I gotta go to bed for a myriad of reasons. But I also know the Nuggets are gonna win this. I know there's no way.
Right.
The
Lakers are up
the
20,
Lakers,
but they're
matter.
gonna lose. Time to go night.
And then the buzzer beater. Anthony Davis looked crazy on the Lakers bench after the buzzer beater. It looked like he was. It looked like he was actively getting drugged to hell.
That was scary. I kind of was concerned for him. I was.
It looked like when they took the bad guy in Ghost. You remember when the Ghost came for the nigga who killed what's his face, his wife, the guy who used
Patrick
to host
Swayze, yeah.
Showtime at the Apollo.
The shadows came.
Yeah,
and took
when
him away.
It looked like the shadows were coming to take Anthony Davis and his ligaments.
What other series should we talk about? I mean, Boston is gonna fucking demolish.
That's a walk and a half. I wish. I hope for all the gamblers out there, you took all of the white guys in the Boston game. The whites really came. They all covered on their little player props. They must have. It was a big white day in Boston. So congratulations to them.
Just like every day for the last 300 years there.
Yeah. Just remember that.
What was the blackest day in Boston?
When New Edition came out with Any Heartbreak? The release
You
of
had
Any
that one
Heartbreak.
ready to go.
I knew.
Sam J. Anytime Sam J drops a Netflix special.
Yeah, when Sam J came out, when David Ortiz says, "It's our fucking city." That's somewhere up there. I mean the Wolves Suns tonight. Wolves won by 20, baby. Wolves. I need the Suns to fall apart in embarrassing fashion.
The Suns are already falling apart in embarrassing fashion. They suck shit.
I need them
bad.
Well, I hope they keep sucking it up. I hope tonight they suck it through a crazy straw.
I hope, there's a bunch of loop-de-loops in their straw as they
And
suck
then
up the
doo-doo
diarrhea.
as
They are
they just
bad. I love Kevin Durant so much, but man, what a bad decision to go to the Suns.
I mean, he probably, they got all the fast food in America. He probably likes Waffle House. That's probably why he went.
Peter, you look again like you want to say something, but you're not saying anything.
Well, he started looking at his email.
Well, something urgent did happen, but
I'm
what am I saying? What do I say here? I want the Wolves to advance. I just want Anthony Edwards, and I just think this team was so fun for so much of the year, and I think sometimes we get a little bit of amnesia. I think the Bucks are a decent example of this with the Pacers, where it's just like, oh yeah, probably Dame Lillard in the playoffs with all of these people who have experience are going to be better than the Pacers are kind of just like a diet version of the Magic,
Yeah, I mean, it's not even that their diet. Their strategy is specifically to not play defense.
Right. And the Suns have they have two all-time players and a guy named Brad. And they've been hovering between the 10th and the 6th seed all year. So I'm just going to kind of have to believe that some of this matters. And if Anthony Edwards is finally going to have a good game against the Suns and Karl Anthony Towns is going to not get absolutely rammed by Durant, then they should win in 6 or 5, right?
And obviously the big difference is Mike Conley. The Wolves have the best one-on-one player in Anthony Edwards, or arguably. You have a elite, can score anytime, from any position, and then they have a floor general, Mike Conley. The Suns do not have that. What if Chris Paul was a nice guy? Mike Conley.
Just from the Midwest. You can just say from the Midwest.
yeah, also works. Because that is slightly different.
Is Mike Conley from the Midwest?
I mean, he went to Ohio State.
Ohio State, yeah.
Yeah, I think he's probably from Ohio.
You don't go play basketball at Ohio State if you weren't thinking about that already.
He is from Fayetteville, Arkansas.
Oh, that's even more Midwest than the Midwest.
I feel like that's more, isn't Arkansas South?
That's the South. It's mid-South West.
Yeah, mid-Southwest.
But it's its own. It's like, I don't know, fucking swampland. He probably had to fucking.
Here's
he probably
my
went
bold
to
prediction.
That's a Walmart.
Jersey Mike's.
No, a segregated Walmart, right?
He went to a segregated Walmart for a couple.
For
of years.
High school.
Yeah, for high school.
I went to a segregated Walmart for high school. Here's my bold prediction. Wolves in 4.
Whoa. That's crazy.
I love it. You come here for the bold takes. That's what people come here for. They're like, I want bold takes when I listen to Earbuds.
I figured me wanting the Suns to win, or lose rather, basically secured. They locked in them winning by 15 tonight.
I think we're united against them, right?
I am so anti-Suns.
Here's the thing: I'm not anti-Suns. I want the Suns to win. I just don't believe in them. I love Kevin Durant. I like Devin Booker. I want Bradley Beal to be happy. I fucking hate Grayson Allen, and I hope he dies. But
Wow.
I'll
Okay.
See, that's different. I hope Bradley Beal dies, and I love Grayson Allen. Me and Grayson Allen we got a development deal in the works.
Are you guys doing the Ted Cruz biopic?
Yeah, we're working on a Ted we're working on a Ted Cruz sing along.
Ted Cruz sing along. It's just gonna be like all fucking ABBA.
Oh,
Like,
don't do that to ABBA. What did they do? They're great.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's like I'm trying to think of like
you
what
don't have
Ted
to-
Cruz listens to. It's got to be like Dancing Queen on repeat.
You think so? I think he just.
I think he listens to New Kids on the Block.
I think he listens to people sleeping. Like Spotify search people asleep.
Oh no, I think he just
His
goes
white
to people's
noise machine is other people sleeping.
Yeah, I think he's just outside of niggas' windows listening to him sleep and recording his own tapes of sleep noises.
All right, I'm speaking of bold predictions. I'm going to go one step further. I think the Wolves can and will beat the Denver Nuggets in round 2 of the playoffs.
Wow.
I like that. I think that the Nuggets are weaker without Bruce Brown.
We all made fun of Karl Anthony Towns when he was like, we played them better than anybody else because he said it in one of his 6 Pink Panther Mr. Magoo style voices, but he was right. He had something going on there.
Yeah, if he didn't say it like the great Kazoo, we would have all listened.
We played the Nuggets better than anyone else. He said it after they fucking like lost in 5 games, though. Like the way, like
Everybody
he
lost
said
to
it
the
at
Nuggets
the worst
in 5
possible
games.
time.
Yeah. You're not wrong, but hey, they seem gettable. If the Lakers are even getting this close, they seem gettable.
You know what, though? I think the difference between this year and last year, Anthony Edwards is a different player this year. And he was good last year. He's fucking incredible now. And
Hey,
I
you
do
know
think...
Shout out! I just want to say you're right, and I do think it's because he had different representation. He changed all his reps. He changed his whole shit up before the offseason. Next thing you know, he's the guy over at Adidas, got the coolest shoe campaign out, and he's crushing.
Yeah, I like that prediction, Peter. I think the Wolves and Nuggets will be an incredible series, and I do think the Wolves have a real chance if they look. You know me, I hate Rudy Gobert. I don't want to root for him, but
but there are worse things in the world right now, you know?
Real like, shot.
Don't you feel like the world has changed enough
Gobert?
where like rooting for Rudy Gobert is not what it used to be?
Yeah.
All right. Right now.
Yeah, it's true.
I mean, look, we're staring down the barrel of the gun of having to vote for Joe Biden. So yeah, you're right. There are worse things than Rudy
don't
Gobert.
Even get me started.
Yeah.
Guys, is there anything else we want to talk about? Any other series that are? I don't even know. I mean, Heat, Celtics. I mean, Celtics are gonna fucking walk.
The Heat should be ashamed of themselves for fielding this crap in front of us.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. Oh, did we miss? The Pelicans. Damn, I thought the Pelicans almost had game 1. Hey, that little runner by CJ went right off the rim.
Mm-hmm.
Timberwolves. Hold on, this is what I was looking up. Timberwolves are plus 900 to win the West right now.
Wow.
I'm dumb, and you know me. I do not bet. Plus 900 means they are
That means if you put up
Not
100,
the favorite?
that means they're not the favorite at all. If you put 100 on it,
and you
win
get your $100
$900.
back, so you get $1,000.
Should we,
$1,000.
Peter, should we all go $33.33 on a bet right now?
Take it from the
Fine
Patreon.
by
Let's
me.
go.
All right, I'll Venmo Peter. Peter, make that bet right now, and I'll
Yeah, put
Venmo you.
$9.99.
No, wait,
yeah.
hold on. Am I putting $9.99?
No, put 100 on it.
Yeah,
Put 100 on it. I'll
Yeah,
Venmo
yeah.
you $33.33. Jamel will Venmo you $9.99.
I'll mail you some cash.
Jamel's gonna Apple Cash me. Let's be honest here.
Yeah, I could Apple Snapple you.
Jamel's been kicked off every cash platform.
I have not everyone.
Jamel will Western Union you $9.99.
Come on, I'm still good. I still have a Rush card. I don't act like that.
All right, I am putting it down right now.
Man, I can't wait
taking
to
a
lose
photo of us,
$100
Peter?
with you guys.
What's happening?
It's
Oh,
in.
you did it. Okay.
It's in,
I'll
baby.
Venmo you $33, Peter.
33 cents.
I think the Wolves have a real shot. I really do. They're Anthony Edwards is great. Karl Anthony Towns is reliable. It turns out. Rudy Gobert, I hate his fucking guts, but
I just love the path for them. I love the path for them where OKC,
yeah,
they're deep and talented, but they're small and they're young, and
they're very young, and they looked like they were going to
tried
give that game away because of how young
they
and
tried.
inexperienced they were.
And it's not like New Orleans has a ton of experience, but enough where it's like it made them look pretty shaky. And it's like, okay, can you get past Jokic? And I think they might have the depth and versatility to beat the Nuggets. I don't think it's going to be tough, but I feel like if they get past that, it's a good bet.
Man, I did watch them do the same thing that the Nuggets did to the Lakers the last 8 games. I also watched them do this to the Wolves like a week ago. But I do believe.
Love it.
Well, should we wrap it up here? Any plugs you guys want to do, Jamel?
Well, you saw, if you bootleg the
Don't
movie,
bootleg
however
the
you
movie.
can. Also, mixtape. Nah, steal it.
Yeah.
Definitely steal it. Put it on
Pay
DVD.
money to watch it, I think.
Also, mixtape is May 15th. Me and Garrick Bernard. Me and Garrick were talking about what do you think about releasing the stand-up show as a podcast? Get back. We're gonna get into our Cameron Esposito River Butcher bag.
Yeah, throw it. Do it. Why not?
I love it.
I think we might do it. But anyway, that's mixtape on the 15th. It's in LA. Please come.
Peter, your soccer show?
Check me out at Bambi Childcare in Windsor Terrace.
Okay.
Be picking up my son in about 3 hours.
If you want to
Somebody's
shoot
gonna be
Peter in
there.
the head,
God,
go to
Jesus
Baby
Christ.
Childcare.
Oh,
Better. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Now's your chance.